Westfall scoffed at the theory, dismissing it outright. Quote, "They really throw the word evidence around pretty lightly, don't they?" End quote. To him, the idea that he would leave a signature at the crime scene was nothing more than a desperate attempt to connect dots that weren't there. One of the biggest red flags in the investigation came when Westfall was re-interviewed in August of 23. He had brought his phone with him, but when forensic examiners looked at it, all the data prior to August 11th was gone. Westfall never really offered an explanation. For investigators, this raised questions, but for Westfall, it was just an example of law enforcement grasping at straws. Quote, "They act like I erased some grand secret, like I had some kind of hidden knowledge. I was at home all day. My son was with me." What angered him the most wasn't the accusations from internet sleuths. It was how the defense team itself had portrayed him. Quote, "They painted me like some monster crouched in a corner, snarling, baring my fangs. I think they were getting ready to make me the patsy before they went after someone else." End quote. When asked who he thinks killed Abby and Libby, he didn't hesitate. Quote, "I think they are looking in the wrong place." End quote. He suggested that law enforcement should turn their focus inward, implying that someone within the system itself might be involved. He also entertained the theory that the crime was drug-related, suggesting that people had been so fixated on the idea of a middle-aged white man that they might have ignored other possibilities. Westfall did not pretend to be a saint during these interviews. He would say, quote, "I know I look scary. I know what my background looks like on paper. But people love guys like me when we're sent overseas to protect them. Then they don't know what to do with us when we come home." End quote. So he did acknowledge his past, his affiliations, his rough demeanor, but he rejected outright that he was capable of something like the Delphi murders. Still, he knew no matter what evidence cleared him, people won't stop looking at him. Quote, "Even if they catch the guy tomorrow and it's 100% airtight, I'm still going to be guilty in people's eyes."